Like a Girl program, self-defense for women and girls, okay? And then I have a kicking shield as well. And I'm going to show you the proper way on how to hold these two items, okay? This is a hand target, and as you can see on the back, there are two stripes and there's a loop. Most people do not know how to hold it correctly. You run your hand up through both straps, and there's a loop right here on top. You take the loop and you grab it with all of your fingers like so. You take this thumb and you make a fist and you hold it like this. Do not hold it like that. That's how you get your fingers broken. So your hand comes through, thumb goes through here, and all your fingers go through the target. So when you are holding it for a front kick, okay, I'm going to show you back here. When you're holding it for a front kick, you will hold it this way, okay, just like that, for a front kick. When you're holding it for a roundhouse kick, you can go low, middle, high, to the side. And of course, you can switch hands. When you're holding it for a side kick, you are going to be holding it like this. Now, don't brace your hand to take the full force of the kick. That's how you rip out your shoulder. Now, for the front kick, you can brace it with the other hand and it'll come up a little bit. But on the roundhouse kick, on the side kick, when they kick it, let your hand fly back. Okay? That way you prevent yourself from having a shoulder injury. Now, I'm going to show you how to hold the kicking shield. Okay? Here's a kicking shield, and as you will see, it has two handles on the back, one handle on each side. So we can always switch sides and do left and right. Now, on this one, you simply take your hand and you run all the way through the two handles. Notice once again, I'm making that fist, okay? Now they do have the handles here and you can certainly hold them like this, but when we're doing partner drills like knee lifts and side kicks or what have you, I bring my hand across this way and I hold it like so. And I brace myself in a front stance. So run it through the straps, make your hand nice and tight, and run your hand across the back like this and hold on like that. Or you can hold on to the side of the bag. I find that when you do that, this comes up and it hits you in your face and it doesn't feel very good. So when you're doing a front kick and you're holding it for a friend, run your hand through it like so. Put this hand across the top like so. Brace it like this, and they can do their front kick in this position. They can also do their roundhouse kick in this position. It's just not a high one. So you switch and you still hold it and they would do their roundhouse kick. And how you would line up is you would line up against your partner like so. My partner's Bob, and if he had a foot, he could kick the bag with his right foot right now. And if he didn't want to move, I'll move to the other side of him. And then from here, he could kick it with his left foot when I move to this side. So we could go right foot, kick. Left foot, kick. Side kicks, you can stay in the same position. You hold your position like so, and this person can only kick as high as you can hold it, so they'll be kicking to the center of the target. So you would hold it like this for a side kick. Side kicks, you can step back as they step back for a side kick. Same thing with a roundhouse kick. If they want to use both legs, they would kick right leg. You say, wait, let me reset. Left leg. You say, wait, let me reset. Right leg. You say, wait, let me reset. Left leg. Front kicks, very simple. You just stand in front of them and they just take turns kicking right and left. So that's the proper way to hold a target and a kicking shield. So be very careful, because if you don't hold it correctly, when I was a newbie, yeah, held it wrong. Yeah, I broke my finger. So correct way to hold hand targets. You've learned your front kick, which we've already stated. It comes back from the back from front stance position, and you're here ready to go, and your knee is bent, and you can't see your big toe. So when it comes back, it comes up, it comes out, comes back, and comes down. Again, bring it up, out, back, and down. Your strikes for the front kick are in this area, okay? The lower part of the body, okay? You don't want to do a front kick to the upper part of the body, not on the street. You pick your leg up and you put it way up here. This person's going to grab it and they're going to dump you on the pavement, okay? So let's not do that. Again, now we'll switch legs, get in the front stance from here, and proper front stance striking for now. All I want you to concentrate on for your front kick is from here, from the sternum, lower torso, down in this area. And you would also use a front kick to the kneecap if it was a life-threatening and dangerous situation. We will go over that when I have a partner in your next class. So here we go, front kick, here, and back, okay? Good stance, good form. It comes up, volley your foot, comes back and out, okay? So 1, 2, 3. Front kick, okay? Switch, front kick, switch, front kick, okay? The next one we're going to go over is side kick, and the proper form of a side kick and where your foot should be when you're striking a target. And again, this is just a lower level side kick, but as we go along, we'll show you more advanced technique. This is a side kick, and remember, I was emphasizing with you how to make sure you always hit with the heel of your foot or the blade of your foot. So right now, we're going to show you where you should kick against Bob, or if you have a target, or maybe you don't have a target. Maybe all you have is a couch cushion. That's certainly something you could put on the wall and test kicking at that as well if you need to do that. But I would advise getting a hand target or a kicking shield and start working out with a friend, okay? So side kick position from here. Remember I had you like doing your slide, so you slide, step up, show the person your butt, almost like you're walking away, and then it's boom, side kick, just like that, okay? So stand like this, look over your shoulder, leg comes up, side kick, using your heel position like so, or the blade of your foot, and bring it back. So side kick, bring it back. Side kick, bring it back. Same thing, other leg. Look over your shoulder, bring your knee up, side kick, heel, bring it back. Or blade, bring it back. So that's something you need to work on with a target, somebody holding a target, or maybe you don't have a target. If not, just simply put 2 pieces of tape this far apart, or have a friend of yours just hold their hand like this. Don't kick them, start learning control, and see if you can go through their hands using the proper technique. For the side kick, hold your hands like so and go through that. For the front kick, have them hold the hands like so and go through that. Do not kick your friend, okay? Yeah, start working on your control, okay? So with your front kick, maybe you have a friend that's helping you. Say, okay, hold your hands like this for me, and get your stance. She goes, I'm going to do a front kick, and do a test kick, and barely kick them, and go 1. That helps you learn your control. 2. Okay, that's when they're holding their hands this way. Now, when they're holding their hands this way, you're going to pick up your foot, and you go in between their hands. Simply bring your foot up, and go in between their hands, and bring it back. That's another good way to practice. Now, roundhouse kick. Roundhouse kicks we're going to do from a horse stance position, okay? So right from here, in my horse stance position, I'm going to kick with my left leg, and for now, we're going to try to get our feet like just under the armpit and at the lower levels, and then work our way up to the head. So right now, you're going to switch and go roundhouse kick. See that? See what I'm kicking with? I'm kicking with this part from here to here of my foot. Not with my toes, not the top of my foot, from my ankle bone up here to my shin. Okay? And we'll show you power kicking on the heavy bag as we go along. But right now, you need to learn everything properly, so when we do go to the heavy bag, you don't hurt yourself. Okay? So now if I switch to this stance like so, okay, and I'm in back stance, okay, and I will kick with this leg, it comes here and back. Here and back. Practice targeting low, middle, high, okay? And you can do that just by simply having somebody hold their hand up. So if you don't have a hand target, have them hold their hand up like so. And you're just going to barely tap their hand with the top of your foot, okay? Have them hold it here, 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 and here to practice your roundhouse kicks. So that's the proper way to practice your kicks with the target and with somebody holding the hand target or the kicking shield. All right, you gotta love it. You get to learn new stuff every time. This is something I want you to work on, okay? This is, I call this the foot hook, okay? And you're gonna need to know this for whether you're doing martial arts or whether you're doing a weapons kata's, all our weapons for sure, you need to know this technique. I really like it. It's a good technique. It helps you learn your balance, and it helps you with your kicks. And I call it the foot hook low block, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around. You're going to see my back, or my butt, unfortunately. And you're going to step forward, okay? Hook. Step forward, hook. Step forward, hook, right behind your knee. Step forward, hook, right behind your knee. Now I'll come back at the camera and show you coming towards the camera, okay? So when I step, I come from here, I step, I'll turn my foot that's on the floor slightly sideways, and then I hook. And I can stay here for a very long time and hold my balance, okay? Step with your left foot, right foot, notice I got it turned slightly, and again, there's that hook, okay? Step, there's the hook, step, there's the hook, step, there's the hook, step, there's the hook, okay? So that is the hook step, okay? And you need to learn it because it's going to be in your katas where you might go here and then knock somebody out, okay? So learn that. Now we're going to add in the low block. Why? Because if you're doing the martial arts classes and you're doing a weapon, whatever one you picked, you have to know this technique. Because when you're doing weapons, somebody might try to chop your ankle off, okay? Or try to break your ankle, so you need to be able to get that foot out of the way, okay? And that's what you're doing with this. You're getting your foot out of the way. This is the foot hook with the low block. So if I start from here, from the side position here, I'm going to step out, hook, low block. I'm going to step out, hook, low block. Step out, hook, low block, low block. Okay? Step, hook, low block. Step, hook, low block. Step, hook, low block. Awesome. So that is your low block with a step hook. Practice that every day. Let's see, 3 sets of 20 would make me real happy. So now we're going to do stepping punches. Stepping punches, and it's exactly how it sounds. It's a stepping punch. Okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to get into a horse stance or a back stance. You can go to your stance video to see that. Get in a knife hand strike position, have your fist all the way back. Stepping punches are just that. Step up, step out, punch, parry. Step up, step out, punch, parry. Step up, step out, punch, parry. Then you can go into the other direction. Step up, step out, punch, parry. Step up, step out, punch, parry. And you would do them quickly. These are stepping punches. Stepping punches. So, right from here, normally we do this with a partner, but you need to learn them first, and then when we do our other videos, you'll see me with a partner. So here we are, stepping punches. So I would say 1, 2, 3, then you could go backwards. 1, punch, parry. 2, punch, parry. Okay, and do it on both sides. So if I wanted to go backwards on this side, step back, punch in a front stance, parry in a horse stance. Step back, punch, parry. Step up, step out. Step up, step out. Okay, so that is your stepping punches. Practice those every day when you're practicing. Do about 3 sets of 15 to 20 on stepping punches. Okay, so now you're going to start learning how to do an elbow strike. And we do moving elbow strikes. If you notice when I get up close to the camera, when we do an elbow strike, we load that sucker up, come underneath here, and boom, and we actually take the other hand and we push it. So with me, in close format, and then we'll do it in a drill, you're going to reach under your arm like this, and you're going to pull it and push it into an elbow strike, okay? So if you wanted to really do some damage, you could press it like so. Or you could just simply make a fist, and that's what we're going to do in the drill. So there's 2 types. We come underneath, push. We come underneath, push, okay? Come underneath, push. Come underneath, push. The one we're going to do in a drill line formation today is going to be the one where we're just going to reach under, and this is going to come into a fist, and your other fist here is going to be at your side, so it's going to be 1, okay? Same thing on the other side, it's going to come underneath, 2, come underneath, 2, okay? So 2 types, regular, no help, regular one, no help, no time for help, just strike, okay? Regular one, no time for help, just strike. And the one that you really want to inflict some pain in, give them some help, strike. Give them a little help, strike. So we're going to do that drill line formation right now. Elbow strikes in a horse stance. Okay. You're like, there she goes to those horse stances again. I swear, this woman is crazy. Yes, I am, but it's always in a good way. Remember, turn some music on while you're doing this. I can't hear it. I love it. I'd have it on right now, but I'm afraid you won't be able to hear me. So these are elbow strikes in a horse stance. So from here, you're going to go elbow strike. 1. Elbow strike. Reach underneath. 2. Elbow strike. Reach underneath. See this? 3. Elbow strike. 4. Reach underneath. Elbow strike. Reach underneath. Elbow strike. Reach underneath. Elbow strike. Reach underneath. Elbow strike. Reach underneath. Okay? And let's do that again a little bit quicker. And you notice that when I'm talking and instructing at the same time. So when I count, you breathe. I'll say 1, you go, I'll say 2, I'm going to say 10, 10 means kia, kia. So every time there's a 10 count, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want you to kia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. I want you to kia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. I want you to kia. That's how we count, okay, if you're doing a test. All right, so here we go. Elbow strikes, okay, from here, reach under, 1. Make sure this fist comes back. Good stance, it comes across. 2, 3, 4, 5. Look to the other side. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, 10. Yeah. So that is the elbow strike with no help. Now this is the braced elbow. Elbow strike with some help. So right from here, horse stance position again. Going to reach underneath. Okay, elbow strike. Reach underneath. And you move with it. Okay, reach underneath. It's getting some help. Okay, same thing. Other side. We're just going to do this side so you can see. And notice that when I reach under, I put my whole body into it. So I reach under and I go. Okay, I reach under. I reach under. Now going to the other side. Same thing. You reach under. Going this way. Okay? I'm keeping my hands down so you can see what I'm doing. Now once you learn it, you're not going to drop your hands down to your legs every time, okay? So reach under, here's the help. Reach under, here's the help. Reach under, here's the help. So that is your elbow strike with some help. And we call this a brace block, or a brace. We're bracing this strike. We're helping it along. Okay? Cool. Doing great. All right, we've talked about knife hand strikes and horse stances, and this is a real stickler for me when you go to test for your belt. I am really ridiculous about making your stance and your strikes look correct, especially the knife hand strike, okay? Why? Because the knife hand strike is very important in our self-defense, okay? Knife hand strike is to block, it's to grab, it has so many uses, it's just incredible. So this is a knife hand strike moving across the floor, knife hand strike. So here we go from this position right here. We're going to start off in a horse stance. Our knife hand strike is like so. This one is above your belt, okay? You're going to reach up to your ear, step across, knife hand strike, okay? Reach up to your ear, knife hand strike. Reach up to your ear. As you're moving, you reach up to your ear, knife hand strike. Look, knife hand strike. Look, knife hand strike. This one's above your knot. Knife hand strike. And knife hand strike. Okay, so I did that slow. Sometimes I go too fast when I'm teaching on camera. So do that slow, knife hand strike position in a horse stance. Now I want you to do it like if I did it on the count. And you always need to breathe. Breathe in. And kia on the 10 count. So now we're going to do knife hand strikes a little bit quicker. And as you learn them, I'll give you the more advanced knife hand strike. But for right now, we're just doing our knife hand strike drills so you can get better in all your martial arts and make your self-defense good and good karate. Okay? So right from here, knife hand strike. So one, 2, 3, 4, 5, behind you, 6, 7, 8, 9, that's 1, 10, kia! Okay, so that is your knife hand strike drills. We'll be right back with some more cool stuff. Okay, now we're going to go over something we have already done. I don't believe I absolutely gave it a name, but it's called lunge punch drills. We've already done this, but I didn't tell you what it was. So now I'm going to tell you what it is. You will need to know this for your belt test. It's called lunge punch. And we do this from a front stance or a fighting stance. So when I get in my front stance, always both feet pointed this way, back leg straight. Don't have it bent. That's not good, okay? And don't be able to see your toe. You can get in a fighting stance position. And when we do a lunge punch, we're going to put our leading hand in front with our leading leg. When we step, we're going to step across into a front stance pivot and punch. Kia. Okay? Shift, punch. Front stance, punch. Front stance, punch. Front stance, punch. And watch when I shift. Slide, comes into a hammer strike. Okay? So when you punch, you're going to breathe. Okay? I always say kia on the last count. And I'll tell you what that is. So if I say count to 10, you breathe. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, last one, 5, kia. Okay, that's your lunge punches. Now I'm going to do it facing the camera. Okay, lunge punches facing the camera in the front stance. Okay, and we're doing our lunge punches with the same foot, same hand, leading leg in a front stance or a fighting stance. Use these two knuckles, nice tight fist, nice straight arm, punching with the two front knuckles. So I'll come to the camera. 1, 2, okay, 3, 4, 5, last one, 6, kia! So that is your lunge punch. Practice those, do them about, I'd say 3 sets of 20. That seems to be one of my favorite practicing sets. 3 sets of 20 lunge punches. You will need to know those for your belt test. Today you're going to be happy because you're going to get to learn more of your kata or imaginary fighting where you're fighting multiple attackers. I've already showed you pretty much all of it. We're leading up here to the spear strike. From the beginning of this class, I've had you doing things that I want you to do, so right now it makes it all easier for you to do the kata, okay? So this is kata pinyon nidon, okay? Now remember, our kata is an imaginary fight. Everything we do in the martial arts, from our bow to our open stance, everything is an escape technique. So when we bow, that's first out of respect, we always bow. And even when we get here, if somebody has both of our hands by their wrist, and we go here, that's actually a grip break, okay? All right, so keep that in mind. That's actually a grip break, okay? We do that as well. So we bow, we cross, and when we come out, we do an open stance. This breaks the grip. And remember, the open stance comes right hand on the inside, outside. Feet turn slightly in a hachi stance. You'll learn what that is later. Don't have your feet turned out like that. Too easy for somebody to sweep you. Like this, knee slightly bent, okay? Kata, pinyon, nidon. Okay, break that grip again. And this is a bow or a headbutt. Okay, from here, remember what I said about pulling that rope to stack your fist? You're gonna reach up, pull that rope, stack that fist. 1, 2, okay? You're pulling away from somebody's grip. Now they're grabbing you by the collar or the shirt. You're gonna bring your hands up like so. This hand is gonna actually have their hand and be pulled sideways so you can strike them to the rib cage. 1, in a fighting stance, and then hammer strike them to the side of the face. 2. Here comes their friend over here. Stack. Okay? Now get their hands off like so. This is getting their right hand off. You're going to strike to the rib cage. Boom! Hammer strike to the hip. Now step halfway and stack. Now remember, we're going to do this smack, side kick, touch, touch, strike. Okay? There's 2 more. 1, 2. This is that spear strike I taught you. Push down, bring the hand up, shuto strike. Okay, shuto, spear strike, or shoot it, spear strike. Okay, so that's half of your kata. Okay, we're going to go a little bit further than that today. I'm going to show you a little bit more of your kata because you already know the next 4 elements, okay? So let's do that again. You can always back it up. This is kata pinyon nidon, halfway. Halfway means that's all you need to know to get to your yellow belt with your white stripe. All you need to know of this kata to get your yellow belt with your white stripe is half the kata. So right here, right now, today, you've got all the information that you need other than the exercises, which I'm going to show you to test for your yellow with your white stripe, okay? And we'll let you know when that's going to be. Of course, that will be live, okay? Now, from here, okay, let's do the kata again. Kata, you're going to feet together, you're going to bow. You're going to do your open stance. Kata, pinyon nidon. Pull that string. Stack it, get in a good stance. Throw your hands down, look, bring it up, get him off. Punch to the rib cage. Hammer strike to the face. Kia, right there. Pull away. Bring it down. Get the arms off. Punch to the rib cage. That's in a fighting stance. Pull back. Hammer straight to the head. That's in a horse stance. Pull up halfway. Keep your stack. Smack. Your smack is in this position. Smack. This is a side kick. Touch your knee. Side kick. Touch your knee. Put it back down. Touch. Kick. Touch. Knife hand strike. Knife hand strike. Knife hand strike. Push. This one comes back. Do your spear strike. 1, 2, 3. Kia. Now, 4 more moves I'm going to show you. Let me step back so you can get in the frame. So from your spear strike, you're going to look over your right shoulder, but you're going to step, strike. Look to the corner, strike. Look back, strike. Look to the corner, strike. Let's do that again, okay? So from here, you're going to look over your right shoulder. Because it's kind of hard to see somebody this way when they're standing right there, okay? So you want to strike in a knife hand strike from here. So look right, strike, even, okay? Back stance. This is what's in the front. Look to that corner, strike. Look over your back, strike, okay? You're at an angle, even, straight line this way, strike. Look to the corner, strike. And that is up to that point of your kata. Next class, I promise, you will learn the rest of it. So practice that a lot so you know it well when you're ready to test for your full yellow belt. Okay, so we're going to work on our hammer strike a little bit today. I've already showed it to you in the previous classes, but I want you to really get a knack for really being able to do that hammer strike. The hammer strike comes up from your face like so, and it comes out like this, and the sideways move. So if I'm to the side, let's say somebody's standing next to me, maybe they grab my arm, and they've got me by the shoulder, I can still take this and go, boom, like that. So it comes up here, pull away, that's a hammer strike. Hammer strike, hammer strike. Same way if you hammer this way, this way, this way. However, it's hammer strike, reach up, pass to your opposite side of your ear, hammer strike. Same thing with the other side. Somebody's grabbing me here, I reach up, hammer strike. See how my hand's pointing down? Reach up, hammer strike. See how my hand's pointing down? Reach up, hammer strike. Okay? Now we're going to do that in a moving drill. Okay? We're going to do it in a moving drill. In what stance? A horse stance. Oh God, you're hating me on this one, right? Okay, so here we go. I'm going to do it from this position here. Horse stance position. Okay? And my hand comes here. 1. Reach across. Step across. 2. Reach across. 3. Reach across. 4. Reach across. 5. Behind you. 6. Reach across. 7. Reach across. 8. Reach across. 9. Reach across. 10. Kia! Oh, and that's the hammer strike. So practice that. 3 sets of 15. I'll cut you a little break on that one. 3 sets of 15. Practice your hammer strike. Okay, we have a new strike for you. It's called the spear strike, and it's something that is used if you're telling my age. If you're my age and you've seen the movie Roadhouse, then you'll know that Patrick Swayze used this technique against a martial arts guy before he did that thing to his neck and threw him in the pond. This is what the spear hand strike would be used for in a life and death situation. So spear hand strike is exactly what it sounds like. Your hand is made like a spear. So I'm going to get a little bit closer to the camera. So when we're in a knife hand strike position like so, this hand comes down and it comes over your head like this. You pull it back like you would a bow and arrow, and then you shoot it across, and this one supports your arm like that into a spear strike. So let me do that again, okay? Right from here, from a knife hand strike position. Right from here, from a knife hand strike position, we're going to do our spear strike. Okay? We block this person, and then we're going to grab them. We're going to push their hand down. So imagine you're pushing this hand down, and as you push the hand down, this hand's coming up, and you're going to pull it back, and you're going to shoot. Just like a bow. Do that again, 3 more times. Knife hand strike position. This hand comes down. This one comes over. You pull it back, and shoot. Okay? Let's do it from the other side. It's called a spear strike. A spear strike from a knife hand strike position. Okay? Again, this hand comes down. This one comes up. Okay? And you pull it back and spear strike. Okay? Do that again. 2 more times. From the knife hand strike position, this hand comes down. This one comes here. Pull it back and spear strike. Last time. Knife hand strike position. Push. Come over. Pull. Shoot. Now I'll do it towards the camera. Spear strike from a knife hand strike position. Okay? Knife hand strike. Okay? Push. Pull it back. Shoot! Knife hand strike position. Push. Pull it back. Okay, practice that. 3 sets of 10, and then the next time I see you, we'll incorporate it in a really cool drill, and then we'll do it a bit faster and add in some kicks and some punches and some other new strikes for you as well. Anyway, the next thing we're going to do are blocks and attacks 7, 8, and 9. Go girls, go boys, go men, go women. Now you've got almost everything you need to test for your full yellow belt, except for the rest of your kata. And I told you I was going to show you that, but that's next class. Okay, this is blocks and attacks 7, 8, and 9. So here we go. In a front stance position, front stance or fighting stance position, we are doing number 7. Okay, so number 7, from here, okay, you're going to do a high block, grab, and pull, and as you pull, you're going to shift. High block, grab, pull down. Under punch, elbow strike, okay? And notice that I grab, and when I grab, I pull the person to me so I can under punch. I do under punch first, and then when I do the elbow strike to the chin, I pull that arm to me, okay? Just do that again. Block and attack, number 7 from the fighting stance. Here we go, okay? Make sure you got a good fighting stance, back leg is straight and it's not bent, heel is down on the floor. High block, grab, pull the arm, hold it, punch to the stomach, boom. Now pull their face and chin into your elbow, 1, 2, 3. Okay, just like that. Okay, that's block and attack number 7. Now let's do it on the other side. Switch. Okay, switch your stance again. Okay, right from here. Okay, we're going to do a high block, grab, pull down, hold, under punch to the stomach. Now pull their chin and their face to you as you strike it with an elbow. Pull, and strike. Okay, so let's do that again. Block and attack number 7 on both sides. Fighting stance, okay. High block, grab their wrist, pull their hand, punch to the stomach, pull them straight to the chin. Now just simply switch your stance. You don't have to move, you're already ready to go. Okay, so I just went from here, now I'm turning and I'm facing the camera. Now I'm going to do the other side. High block, grab, shift, punch to the stomach, pull, elbow straight to the chin. So that's block and attack number 7. Number 8, you're going to like. Number 8 is easy peasy. Okay, that's why you're going to like it. Number 8, okay, so from a front stance, okay, we do that like a rolling block or an inside block. Remember we did the kitty cat blocks? Meow, okay? Same thing, we're going to do it to our knee. Now what is this block for? This is like when something is coming towards us. Maybe it's a pipe or a poke or a kick or even a grab. Especially if it's a grab by your collar, you take this hand and you go like this and you trap it and you pull into that leg like so, you got an arm bar. From here, you just simply punch them in the face, bam. And then from here, you just get them off, okay? So number 8, okay? You're trapping something, you're blocking something, somebody's grabbing you in here, somebody might be trying to kick you with the opposite leg, you're gonna knock it away. If they're kicking me with the opposite leg, you're gonna knock it away, okay, with this hand. If they got me in a grab, perfect, you're gonna break their wrist, it's gonna hurt, okay? Don't do any of this unless your life's in danger, all right? So from the fighting stance position, this hand comes up, notice it's facing you. Okay, I'm gonna keep it open right now, and I'm gonna roll it. And as I roll it, it comes up, okay? Of course we know that's gonna be in a fist. Proper hand position, okay? Have your hand open, fingers closed, make a fist. From here, roll block to your knee in a horse stance. Punch, fighting stance, knife hand strike, horse stance. Okay, it's block and attack number 8. And let's do it on the other side. Right foot in front, fighting stance, boom. Hands here, stays open, right? Watch, stays here, it's open. It goes to the floor, and right here it faces to the ceiling. Okay, it's facing you. It's to the floor, to the floor, to the floor, to the floor, and faces to the ceiling. Now do it closed, closed. So from here, close, roll block to your knee, punch, and parry. That's block and attack number 8. Now, in class number 2, I showed you cross block. There's a reason for that because you're going to use it right now. Block and attack number 9. Block and attack number 9. Here we go. All right. Good thing about when you get your yellow belt, you're not a white belt anymore. 2 favorite belts: yellow belt, black belt. All of them important. But when you get your yellow belt, you're not a white belt anymore. When you get your black belt, you're not an underbelt anymore. So this is cool when you get your yellow belt. You should be very proud of it, okay? So number 9. So here we go, number 9. Number 9, we're going to pull back into a cat stance. We're going to do that. High block up. We're going to grab. We're going to step back into our front stance. We're going to kick, and we're going to throw. okay? So when you grab into a cat stance, you're going to go here, okay? You're going to block them, and here it's going to be like a grab as you hold that hand. You're going to kick them in the stomach, and then you're going to throw them behind you like so. And the Kia is on the throw, okay? It's not on a kick, it's on the throw, okay? So from here, okay, pull back, block, grab, kick, throw. Okay, let me do that from the side. So fighting stance, pull back into a cat stance. If you're having trouble doing a cat stance, go to the cat stance video, okay? Cat stance. Or go to the stance video, you'll see the cat stance, sorry. So pull back here, okay, block, grab, step back, front kick, throw. Okay, all right, and of course it would be real quick. First learn it correctly, then the speed will come, okay? Now let's do blocking tech number 9 from the other side. So change your stance, okay? Make sure you're good front stance, okay? Pull back once again, okay? Cross block, grab, this heel goes down, kick, throw, Kia. Again, you gotta know all this from both sides. Pull back, cross block, grab, heel goes down, kick, kill. And that's blocking attack 7, 8, and 9.